The 8BitDo SN30 Pro controller commonly experiences disconnection issues. These problems typically stem from three main causes: Bluetooth connectivity problems, poor battery contact, or using the incorrect controller mode for your device. First, ensure your controller firmware is up to date using the official 8BitDo firmware updater. A new method released in 2025 makes this process much easier. The updated tool automatically detects your controller and applies the latest firmware, which improves Bluetooth connectivity and adds Nintendo Switch 2 support. Next, verify you're using the correct controller mode for your device. The SN30 Pro supports multiple modes activated by holding different button combinations when powering on. Use Switch mode for Nintendo Switch, X input mode for Windows and Steam, D input for older systems, or macOS mode for Apple devices. If you're still experiencing disconnections, perform a factory reset. Turn off the controller completely, then hold Start plus Select plus L plus R buttons simultaneously for 5 to 8 seconds. This clears any corrupted settings that might be causing connection problems. After resetting, repair the controller via Bluetooth. First, put the controller in the correct mode for your device. Remove any old pairings from your device's Bluetooth settings, then search for and connect to the controller. Test the connection to ensure it remains stable. Finally, check for Bluetooth interference from other devices. Common sources include other wireless controllers, Wi-Fi routers, wireless headphones, microwave ovens, and USB 3.0 devices near your Bluetooth receiver. Move these devices away or turn them off temporarily to test if they're causing disconnections. By following these systematic troubleshooting steps, updating firmware, verifying controller mode, resetting the controller, repairing via Bluetooth, and checking for interference, you should be able to resolve most disconnection issues with your 8BitDo SN30 Pro controller. When disconnections persist after basic troubleshooting, the issue often lies with battery contact problems or incorrect controller mode settings. Let's address these specific hardware and configuration issues. Battery contact issues are a common cause of intermittent disconnections. The battery must make solid contact with the controller's terminals. If the connection is loose, you can gently bend the metal contacts to create a tighter fit. If your controller's battery life has become poor or it won't hold a charge, you may need a replacement battery. However, finding the exact replacement battery can be challenging, so check with 8BitDo support for compatible options. The SN30 Pro controller has multiple operating modes that must match your target device. Each mode is activated by holding specific button combinations when powering on the controller. For Steam users, ensure the correct controller configuration support is enabled in Steam settings. You may need to enable PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch controller support, depending on which mode your SN30 Pro is using. Nintendo Switch users should be aware that the console has a connection limit of 10 controllers. If you're experiencing connectivity issues, disconnect any unused controllers first, then resync your SN30 Pro. If problems continue after trying these troubleshooting steps, don't hesitate to contact 8BitDo support directly. They can provide specific assistance for persistent issues, help with firmware problems, and advise on replacement parts availability. By systematically checking battery contacts, verifying controller modes, and understanding platform-specific limitations, you can resolve most persistent connection issues with your 8BitDo SN30 Pro controller.